All right, today we are looking at Gorgon. He is number 46 from the Fantastic Four set. He has the Inhumans and Soldier keyword. He is a low-cost character. He has one trait, which is Quake, but Gorgon may use it as if he occupied a square within 3 squares and line of fire. You'll see he has some charge, sidestep, invulnerability, toughness, and willpower on his dial. Okay, let's take a look at the back of his card and his point value, see what he brings to the team. As you can see, he is coming in at only 45 points, and he has some pretty solid stats for that low point investment. He starts with 3 clicks of charge. Of course, he has 0 range. He has a 7 movement, which means he can charge in 4. But remember, he can use Quake as if he occupied a square within 3 and line of fire. So he could charge in 4 and then pick a square 3 from there and then Quake as if that was where he was at. He has an 11 attack, which is solid for 45 points. He has an 18 defense with the reducer. He has a 4 damage. With those opening stats, you should be able to get some single target quakes out of him with that 4 damage, which would be good. As you can see, if he takes a hit, you might land on the last 2 clicks, which is a 19 defense with willpower. And then he has sidestep, but he can still do that quake within 3 and line of fire. So you might get a few real good attacks out of him before he's off the board. So for 45 points, that's pretty good. He's a good close combat with the versatility to do that quake from not in adjacency. All right, let's take a quick look at what he can do on the battlefield. All right, on this setup, we have Gorgon over here behind blocking terrain. We have Invisible Woman. She is in stealth and in hindering, so usually where she would be pretty safe. We can use Gorgon's charge though, so he can charge 4. So we'll put him right there. Then he can make a he can make his Quake attack from a square within 3 squares in line of fire. So he could Quake from this square, so he can see this one. If he Quakes from here, and as if he occupied it, so that stealth doesn't matter. If he hits Sue Storm, then the Quake would be some knockback. He would be doing a single target Quake. If he knocks her back from that square, then he could knock her into the blocking terrain to do some additional damage. If he did it from this square, he could knock her back here behind the block-in, which would make a follow-up attack difficult if the opponent doesn't have a move and attack ability. So there's a couple ways that you can use Gorgon to do that Quake from relative safety. Okay, you could even move him into, so let's say he was back here behind the wall, you could throw the Quake out to this square and Quake people away. So for 45 points, I like what he brings to the table, and could be a figure that is sometimes overlooked. Check it out. If you dig what we do, go ahead and like and subscribe. Thanks for watching.